Okay, so YouTube has informed me that I have a lot of people watching my videos, but I don't have a lot of people subscribing to my videos. I don't know why that is. I look at some people, I look at a lot of people's channels. I follow a lot of people who put music stuff up there. Basically, that's my main interest is, in music and trying to discover different ways to fix things, cars, trucks, motorcycles, ATVs, UTVs, side by side, building I don't know. I've been a cabinet maker most of my life, cabinet maker, finish worker, kind of, you know, I've been able to construct anything and everything myself. Kind of a jack of all trades, I guess, an old one at that. And but my lifelong goal has always been guitar. It's been something that I've struggled with a lot, and I've paid people for lessons, and I've gotten nowhere out of the lessons until I found this guy right here, Brian, on Active Melody. And I can't tell you, how much his lessons have helped me a lot. I am retired. I'm on a fixed income, so I gotta kind of pick and choose my things that I really need to pay for. So anyway, YouTube is a great tool. It's a powerful tool. The internet is a very powerful tool. And for somebody who is dyslexic and ADD like myself, the internet helps me out tremendously. Spell check is spell check is my hero. I'm terrible at spelling, but anyway, getting back to the YouTube, and YouTube said I don't have a lot of people subscribing to my videos, and I put up 3 videos on my side-by-side. I was an automotive machinist. I was a professional automotive machinist. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean I pulled motors out of cars. I didn't do that. People pulled the motors out of cars and then they gave them to me, and I worked in a machine shop where I professionally machined it, bored it, whatever it needed to be done to it, and whatever the person could afford to do, we did that in the machine shop. So that was my trade that I went to Dana Technical School out in Ohio. So I do know a little bit about building engines. I've built every engine under the sun: Alfa Romeos, Maseratis, Jaguars. I've built them all. Toyotas, Hondas, Cummins, Caterpillars, Max, you name it. I've built them all. And so my lifelong dream has always been to play a guitar. And getting back to YouTube again, as you can see, I'm ADD. I jump around a lot. YouTube says I have a lot of people looking at my stuff, but I don't have a lot of subscribers. And I've watched a lot of people who have like 5K viewers, and I look at some of the stuff that they put on there, and I don't find any real value in some of it. Some of it, yeah. I mean, I suppose you could say some of my stuff is not very valuable either, but I've got a lot of things about welding. I've got, fixing side-by-sides, changing a camshaft. I've got Cummins stuff on here, doing a tappet cover. I've got a lot of intricate, technical information that's hard to find on the internet, and trying to find somebody that gives you the full details of what you really need to be informed of about doing these things. It's like playing a guitar. You know, nobody ever told me that, you know, that's a G note right there. That's an A note. That's a B note. 8th fret, that's a C note. 10th fret, that's a D. On the 12th fret, it repeats itself. And then this whole neck right here, at the 12th fret, it repeats itself again. Every note that is here is here. It's the same set of notes from the 12th fret all the way to the end of the fretboard here. You're playing the same exact notes here. It's just a different octave. And inside of knowing your E, F, G, A, B, C, these are whole steps. This is a half step. This is E, and that F, that's a half step to the F note. Now you go to the G, it's a whole step. It's a whole step to the A. It's a whole step to B. It's a half step to C, right here on the 8th fret. D, and then E. We're back at E again. Now, when you play bar chords, that's a G bar chord. That's an F bar chord. That's an A bar chord. Power chord, sorry. These are power chords. Those are power chords. Well, everything starts at each one of these dots that's on your fretboard. And a lot of the ways you can find your bar chords is by laying that finger down across there. That's a G chord, major G chord. That's an F chord, that's an F major. That's an A chord. That's a B. That's basically a C right there. Now when you come up here, you can do your power chords. B, C, D, E, half step to F. So those are your basic chords. You know, a lot of people don't like to play the bar chords because they say they're hard to play. Well, you know, there's a saying, no pain, no gain. So to me, I don't know why people complain about playing bar chords, because it's a fact of life. If you're going to play a guitar, you're going to have to put up with a little bit of pain and keep doing it, because if you don't keep doing it, your fingers never get to a point where they're pretty tough. You know, I mean, my fingers are pretty well calloused over there, but that's because I always play. I play every day. Every day I come down here and I practice every day. So getting back to the YouTube deal. So YouTube, I don't know how to resolve this problem with people not subscribing, but I really wish that you would subscribe. And if you're looking for guitar lessons, look up Active Melody. Guy's name is Brian. He is very good. And if you're having a lot of difficulties with trying to learn triads, power chords, bar chords, bluegrass, you name it, he teaches it, and he's very good at it. And if you send him an email, he's not one of these guys that if you are paying for lessons, he will answer you immediately. I haven't bought lessons from Brian in a year now. It's Christmas time, so a little short on cash. But I send Brian emails every now and then, and he still responds to me. So, I mean, where are you going to get that in somebody today that's teaching you music? Somebody that cares about you learning to play this guitar, you know? I can't say anymore. It's up to you. Like, subscribe, and thanks for following me and watching my channel.